Hey everybody, welcome back. Trailer reaction time, and today I've got a trailer I'm very excited for. And I can't wait to hear a-holes in the comments that I have to ignore because I don't care. I don't care. I like what I like. That's all there is to it. Today, and some of you, not all, obviously lots of y'all are really cool. Most of y'all are really cool. Anyways, we're here for trailer number 1. Finally, even though Disney Plus, Marvel, I've heard people say they're kind of burying the show, and it feels like it. We're finally getting our first full trailer for season 1 of Marvel's Ironheart. Yeah. Yeah. For me, it's a yeah. We'll get into it. If you want to see this trailer without my exciting face in the way, or a face full of excitement, however you want to say that, there's a link in the description below, or something's popping up right about now. You can click on that, check it out, come on back, watch me watch this, and then we're going to geek out over it together because I'm going to find it geek out worthy for a few reasons. 1, I still love Marvel. Never stopped loving the Marvel MCU live action universe. Secret War, Secret Invasion, it's definitely a bad memory, bad taste. But for the most part, I've really enjoyed stuff to all the way to love stuff. Thunderbolts, of course, was incredible, all that and more. I've been very excited for Ironheart forever. I liked her in the second Black Panther movie. We didn't get enough for me to fully form my thoughts. Now, I did read a bunch of her initial comics from when she started. I only fell off because I fell off of all comics because it very quickly became a too expensive hobby for me. But I really liked what I was reading, and I hope they'll stay somewhat faithful to her origin story and stuff. I know they're going to change some stuff up for the MCU, and I do like the actor that's playing Riri Williams. So I'm excited to get in here and see what we get. And it's like coming out, and like this is the first trailer we're publicly released. I know they did some stuff at D23, I think, but like they haven't put anything out, and this is like going to start in 2 or 3 weeks. So that doesn't bode well for how they feel about it, but that doesn't mean anything in terms of the quality. We all know studio execs are often just absolute idiots when it comes to what they have or what they don't. So maybe it's awful, maybe it's not, but I'm willing to give it a shot, a fair shot, because that's how I do things. I try to go in, let things be what they're trying to be, and see what I get. You may hate it, you may love it. We're going to find out what I think right now. Let's watch. That's a good start.
Hello? For real?
Welcome, Riri. In less than 3 minutes, the air in this elevator will no longer be breathable.
Oh, what is this?
You're Riri. You'll suffocate and die unless you break into the device on the floor. Where you can find a gas mask. Good luck.
Screw this.
I heard Riri Williams was a genius. So you went her out. Riri, I see you. I see you're fed up, waiting to be acknowledged for your greatness.
You are not the first genius at MIT.
How come you're not working out one of those fancy tech firms?
After my internship abroad, I want to build something undeniable. Something
Important?
iconic.
I can give you the tools to help you carry out your vision. But anyone who's ever accomplished anything iconic in life has had to do some questionable things to get it done. What will you do, Riri?
You've bitten off a hell of a lot more than you can chew. I could chew a lot. You know nothing about this man.
You're gonna end up dead or in jail.
This is so much bigger than that. This is wild. A shady bunker.
My bunker's not shady.
Would a shady bunker have that on the wall?
It's literally above a crate of self-guided missiles.
I'm returning those.
There's some pros. There's honestly some cons. I will say I'm coming out of this trailer a little disappointed. I'm still going to be excited for the show and give it a go, but it felt kind of bland. It did feel kind of bland. It also felt like kind of just gray. It didn't feel colorful and vibrant like, you know, Marvel kind of should. You know, it just feels shades of like white and black and gray and like no pops of color. Nothing really. The only thing that really stood out as awesome is at the very end with is it Alden Ehrenreich, young Han Solo. That seemed very cool, and their little interaction seemed very cool there. What's my guy? Anthony Ramos from In the Heights and the last Transformers. That was pretty good. The one that was more of a sequel to Bumblebee, set in the 80s. Yeah. I really like seeing him, although, again, his villains feel a little generic in this trailer. It is the first trailer, and I don't know that character, what they're going for there. I did love seeing the principal from Community be one of the teachers or principal at MIT. I guess you don't have principals in college. Most people don't, am I right? Leaving me hanging. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. It didn't really give me a good sense of the action. The suit looks good, but I wish it was the original colors. I wish it had that Iron Man kind of color my brain seems to recall her first suit having. I did see something that looks like a holographic projection building up in front of her. So will they actually have the holographic projection of Tony Stark? Something tells me they didn't bother, that RDJ was not interested, or they didn't even try to ask, or they didn't even try to bring that in. I do think that's important to the early journey of Riri Williams, having Stark AI. Instead of a Jarvis, it's Stark in the comics, you know. So I really liked that. I don't know that we're going to go into her origin story. I do like that she's a genius inventor. I do like she's at MIT. I do like that they gave her this test and she's like, screw you, I'm going to find my own way out. I very much relate to that. I was always considered one of those creative thinkers that I would always come up with solutions they didn't expect people to find. Generally back in the day, that's why, depending on what class I was in, how much I cared, what school I was going to, sometimes I was great, sometimes I was awful. It just depends on how much they understood me and engaged me, because I am a very creative thinker, creative problem solver. But obviously that's gotten less with age and other things. But yeah, I mean, listen, it looks pretty good. I was hoping to come out of this a lot more wowed, a lot more like, yeah. And it just feels middle of the road, So let's hope it's better than Secret Invasion. Please. What a waste of Sam Jackson that was. And Ben Mendelsohn. Jeez. Yeah. Like I said, I don't not like things. There are times I don't like things. I just don't waste my time talking about things I don't like. I don't want to wallow in the negative. I prefer to live in the positive as best I can. So, I don't like everything, but whatever. This I'm very middle of the road on, and I'm actually quite disappointed. I was hoping I'd be a little more hyped. I wasn't expecting it to be like an Avengers level or a Daredevil level excitement or something, but I'm like, oh man, I thought I was going to get a little more out of this. Honestly, I'm looking at the thumbnail too. It may just be the lighting, but it looks like she might actually don the red and gold kind of armor at some point. So that'll make me feel a little bit better. And I don't know how likable this Riri is going to be. I'm trying to think back to Black Panther. I felt like she was a little bit likable, but this trailer doesn't make her feel very likable. And you do kind of want to like your heroes. I mean, she seems rightfully angry and bitter at things going on in the world around her, I suppose. And it is just a trailer, but I hope they make her a little more personable in the show. Because I felt like in the comic, even though she went through some real terrible things, like you liked the character. You thought she was cool. We'll see. All right. Anyways, that's my thoughts on Ironheart. How do you feel? Obviously, are you disappointed? Did you read the comics? Do you not care? Do you not know anything about this character? It looks good. It looks bad. You're worried it's Secret Invasion. You're worried it's 6 weeks from premiering. And this is the first time they put anything out for it. Really? Officially? Let me know. Geek out with me in the comments. I'd love to hear what you have to say. Even if you hate on it or whatever, as long as you're not being a jerk about it, that's all. Just be nice is all I ask. If you're nice, I'll totally pay attention to you, even if you hate something, Well, hate's a strong word, because hate leads to anger. Anger leads to suffering. No, that's not right. You know what I'm getting at. I'm going to get out of here. How do you all feel about it? Comment below. I want to hear what you have to say. Other than that, you can click the thumbs up button. Give me the good old thumb of encouragement, as I do love to be encouraged. And remember that we will get through this. We will get through this together. We like to say that together. It's a little mantra. It's not for everybody. Maybe it's for you. It puts a little smile on the face, chemicals in the brain. Just puts you in a slightly better headspace, maybe. Try it if you'd like. We will get through this. We will get through this together. Hope you feel better. I would feel better if you check out my music. Anywhere you listen to music, look up Eric Butts. Try a couple songs. Get excited for new stuff eventually. We're also doing video games, lots of cooking, some kind of film thing hopefully eventually. You can follow all that right here or go to ericbutts.com for all your funky butts fun. And of course, there's more with the links in the description below, so click that see more button to see more butts. And on that note, I'm going to get on out of here so I can go watch some more stuff that's hopefully a little less disappointing. And I'll see you all later.